Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada. If you're new here and you're tuned into the very first episode of the Just Jada Pod, where we talk all things womanhood, motherhood, and a little bit of what's going on in the hood as well. Make sure you get cozy, get comfy, get your favorite comfort snack, get your favorite comfort blanket, get your favorite comfort drink, and get ready to tune in to your midweek pick-me-up. Because, yes, I feel like today is going to be fun. I feel like I got some really good topics to talk about today. And I'm just so excited to start this new journey. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. I know y'all don't want nobody just yapping at the beginning of the video. So, I want to just go ahead and get into it. Because ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to... All right, y'all. So my podcast is going to be sectioned off into 4 sections. The Just a Mom section, the Just a Girl section, Just saw this section, and Just my perspective, where the viewers send in their little situations, what's going on in their lives or scenarios. And I answer them and I give my perspective on them. One of my favorite things to do is give advice. There's like people that give advice, that I give advice to, like that I have never even met a day in my life. They just reach out to me and ask for my advice. And I feel like that is like one of the biggest compliments, because you trust my insight. You don't think I'm a Looney Tune ass bitch. You think that I give good advice, and I like to think so as well. So I'm glad that others think that, because I like to think so as well. But I like to have that feeling of somebody reaching out to me and asking me for some advice, and I have never even met them a day in my life. So, yes, we're going to get into the first topic, because I'm a certified yapper, and I would just yap, and we won't even cover anything. So, yes, first segment we're starting off with is the Just a Girl segment. All right, y'all. So for today's Just a Girl segment, we're going to talk about, are you a girl's girl? Like, are you a girl's girl? I feel like there's a lot of controversy about the subject, are you a girl's girl? Like, what is a girl's girl? Or things of that nature, and I just want to touch on it, and I want to say how I feel about the topic. So first, I'm going to give you my definition of what's a girl's girl, what I feel like a girl's girl is. We're going to Google the definition, and then we're going to chat about it. So for girls, I feel like a girl's girl is someone who is not judgmental, who compliments women, uplifts women, and I feel like they're just like not a hating ass bitch. Like, they're on a woman's side. Not like going for anything type of on a woman's side, but they are just like on a woman's side. Like, they have women's back. Like, they're a girl's girl. Like, they are just so nice to the point where they're like, somebody is like, hey, you're a girl's girl. Like, I fucks with you. Like someone who, I'm trying to explain, but I can't really get the words out. Like, someone who is just, I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to say. Like, they just uplift women. They just hold women to a high standard. Someone who, compliments women and are not jealous or envious of women. I think that's what a girl's girl is, and what a girl's girl entail. We're going to look up the definition of a girl's girl on Google. What's a girl's girl? A girl's girl is a slang term for a woman who is supportive, loyal, and empowering towards other women, viewing them as allies rather than competition. An activity lifts them up instead of tearing them down or seeking male validation at their expense. This behavior involves celebrating other women's successes, offering sincere compliments, fostering close friendships, and defending them, creating a positive female community. I feel like that's literally everything I said in a nutshell. I feel like what I said was the watered down version of that, was the simplified version of that, was the shorter version of that. I feel like I hit the nail on the coffin with that, what I said. like just someone who's like, hey girl, like your lipstick is like, you know, it's dripping over here. Like, hey girl, you got tissue on the bottom of your shoe. Like, girl, congratulations. I saw that you graduated. Congratulations. You look cute on your picture. You know what I'm saying? Just a heart to the picture, a share to the picture. Just anything along that lines. Like, girl, your leave out is showing. Now, hey, when it comes to that, when it comes to like not, I'm not gonna say negative, but if it comes to like where you're trying to tell a girl like, hey, something is going on with you or something is wrong with you, it is also, it's different. If you say it like in a bunch of group of bitches or in a bunch of group of people, especially men, if you go say that in a bunch of group of niggas, you're a hating ass bitch. You're not a girl's girl. You're gonna pull her to the side and you're gonna say, hey babe, let's go to the bathroom real quick. Or, hey babe, I need to tell you something. Or whisper it, text a bitch. You can text a bitch, you can whisper a bitch, pull a bitch to the side. If you won't say that in front of everybody, like a bunch of bitches y'all don't know, or a bunch of men that y'all just met, and you're a hating ass bitch, you're not a girl's girl. So I feel like that was a good, my scarf. I feel like that was a good, like, yes, you're a girl's girl, and no, you're not a girl's girl. Bitch, if you do some shit like that in front of people, you're a hating ass bitch. You're rude as fuck. I don't want to be your friend no more. Because it is not about the fact that my leave out is puffed up, because bitches love to minimize stuff. It's not about the fact that my leave out is puffed up. It's about the fact the way you went about telling your friend, I'm your friend. You gonna get me in front of a lot of people and be like, God damn, bitch, your leave out is poofy as fuck. What kind of spray you use? Or even just bringing attention to it. Now everybody around this bitch is looking at my leave out. When you could have pulled me to the side, you could have said, girl, let's go to the bathroom right quick. You could have said anything. But you decide to do this in front of all these people. You're not a girl's girl. You're not my friend. I don't fuck with you. You're a hating ass bitch. And I just can't fuck with you. I just can't fuck with you. I can't. I just can't, because I just feel like that is so rude, so mean, so nasty, so crusty. Like, you don't do that to a friend. You don't do that. So, no, that's a good definition. There's a good difference. And I feel like, yes, a girl's girl is someone who is going to protect a woman. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to... Like, you're going to protect the woman at all costs. You're going to protect the woman's feelings. You're going to protect the woman. You know what I'm saying? That's what a girl's girl is. Now, I'm not saying just go for anything. Like, for another example, I told y'all I'm a certified lapper. Like, for another example, the Tylil situation. If you guys don't know Tylil, he is a popular streamer. He is a friend of Antionette. And he was recently allegedly accused of sexually assaulting a woman. Come to find out, y'all, and I'm just like, I just know Tylil did not do this. You can't put nothing past the nigga, though. I'm just like, I know I love the little boy, y'all. I love him. He's so funny. He's, like, entertaining. I love him. I just know Tylil did not sexually assault this woman. So I'm not gonna just see me. I'm a girl's girl. Like, I'm a girl's girl through and through, but I'm just not gonna pick a woman. I'm not gonna pick a woman every time. Like, in a situation like this, of course, for sure, I'm not just gonna pick a woman. I need facts. I need proof. And I don't know if that sounds bad or good, but bitches lie, okay? Bitches lie, and bitches be lying on these men. And I feel like men need to be protected as well. I feel like all men are not liars, cheaters, and all this, and conniving and nasty and crusty to the point they'll sexually assault someone. So I need proof that this man sexually assaulted you. I'm just not going to go off a word of a mouth, because, like I said, bitches be lying. In this case, that bitch was lying. She was lying. So apparently, y'all, after the Streamer Awards or whatever, allegedly he sexually assaulted her. She came back with him to his Airbnb or whatnot, and they had consensual, whatever. It was consensual, whatever they did. Tylil never confirmed that it was sex, so I'm not going to say sex, but in his video, he said it was whatever they did was consensual between two people. And he had the proof, bitch. He had facts. He had the proof. He had everything. In his video, he started throwing them bitches up everywhere. He had proof, substantial evidence that what they did was consensual. And then this bitch tried to extort money from him. If somebody sexually assaulted you, why are you trying to extort money from them? If you're so hurt, you're so this, you're so that. I can go so in on her, but I'm not even going to do it. But that's another example of being a girl. You can be a girl's girl, but you don't have to be a go for anything ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a girl's girl, but I'm a real ass bitch as well. I'm not gonna go for anything. Like, you're wrong. And like, she could have quite literally ruined that man's reputation and that man's career. He makes money off social media. Why would you get on social media and tell all these people and all his fans and everybody that that man did that to you when he didn't? You're a crusty, raggedy ass bitch. And I just don't fuck with that. When it comes to stuff like that, no, I'm not a girl's nerd. No, I don't have your back, because I'm a girl's girl, and I hate to have to agree with a man. I hate to have to agree with a man. But you put me in a position, girl, to where I had to agree with a man over a woman, and I don't like that. But you was wrong, bitch. You was wrong. I feel like men, they don't get protected enough. Even though I'm a girl's girl, I feel like men should be protected as well, especially in situations like that where you're trying to ruin this man's life, you're trying to get him locked up, you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? So, all in all, I'm a girl's girl, but I'm not a go for anything ass bitch. And let's move on, because I'm getting so mad at this girl, y'all. All right, y'all. So for the next segment, we're going to get into our Just a Mom segment. And in our Just a Mom segment this week, we're going to talk about unserious generational curses that we plan on breaking with our children. Because let's face it, our parents were strict for nothing. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Why are you doing all that? I just feel like you doing a lot, and it's not that deep. It's just not that deep. And I feel like, let it go, girl. I just feel like let it go. It's not that deep, seriously. So, unserious generational curses that I plan on. Where is my card? Breaking with my children. I cannot find it. There we go, y'all. I wrote a list of some of them down. Okay, so the first one is, like, I got McDonald's money, and I don't care if we just left from the grocery store spending a lot of money on groceries. We can stop at McDonald's on the way home, because you want to stop at McDonald's on the way home because you're hungry. Granted, I'm hungry from walking around the store. I'm tired from walking around the store, so I don't want to go home and cook. So absolutely, we can get McDonald's on the way home. We can get McDonald's for sure. My mama used to be like, all this food I just bought, y'all better go in there and find y'all something to eat. No. I'm never saying it to my kids. I'm always going to stop, and we're going to get some McDonald's, because, yes, I don't want to cook. You don't want to wait on me to cook. We both hungry. I done walked around the store. I'm tired, feet hurting. Let's get some McDonald's and let's just go home. Put these groceries up and chill. So, yes, we can go to McDonald's. And it's so funny because I got a lot of food things on here. My mama did not play, okay? Drinking while you eating. She did not play drinking while you eating. My kids, y'all can drink while y'all eat. I think my mama has scarred me, because now every time I take a bite of food, I need to take a drink. That's how thirsty I be while I'm eating. I was deprived of it as a kid. I could not drink until I ate all of my food. And I feel like that makes zero sense. You want me to not be able to swallow my food. You want me to not be able to swallow my food, and that's not right. So, yes, you can drink while you eat, and you do not have to sit at the table until you're done eating. You can get up. If you're done, just get up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit here until you're done. What if you don't want no more? You might, you know what I'm saying? What if whatever I cooked is not that tasty for you? Like, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit there and eat and wait till you're done eating to get up from the table. And another one, grown-up food versus kid food, we don't do that either. Like, I'm not going to raise no chicken nuggets and fries kids. Like, whatever we eat, they eat. Like, if we eat lobsters and steaks, they can get some lobsters and steaks and shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Don't invite me and my kids to the birthday party if you got beanie weenies and hot dogs for them, or you got steaks and shrimp for the kid, because I'm going to be giving my kids some of these steaks and these shrimps. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's no difference. Like, food is food, and everybody should be eating the same thing around here. I don't believe in kid food and all that stuff. I'm not going to say don't invite us to the birthday party. Invite us, but I'm going to be sneaking my kids some of this food if she wants some. I am. Another thing on here, morning snacks, because Kalani, it's a debate in my house. Kalani gets snacks every morning because Michael already be going to work. Michael would never go for snacks in the morning. He would never go for snacks in the morning, but I have to get this kid out the house every morning. So if she wants some fat ass honey bun, or if she wants some donuts, or she wants this, or you know what I'm saying, she's gonna get it because we have to get out of the door. I have to drop her off. I have to drop Kinsley off. Be mindful of the traffic, and gotta get back home in time to clock into work. So yes, you can get that donut and you can get the honey bun, whatever you want in the morning to get us out the door. You can have it because we have to get out of that door. So I'm not against morning snacks. A serious one I got on here is like apologizing to your kids when you're wrong. I feel like apologizing to your kids when you're wrong is like something that I definitely want to do. Not that I don't feel like my mama didn't apologize to me, but I feel like I'm gonna apologize like extra. Like our moms was hard, y'all. Like our moms was hard on us. I'm not gonna be hard on my kids like that. And I'm gonna apologize to my kids when I feel like they're wrong. I'm not gonna disrespect my kids. I'm not gonna call my kids bitches and hoes. I hate a bitch that call their kids bitches and hoes. Like, bitch, how dare you? How dare you disrespect your kids like that? Respect your motherfucking kids. I'm always gonna respect my kids and show them that I respect them and I respect their feelings. I respect their things. If I ask them for some of their food or their chips and they say they can't, they say no, I won't get it. Like, respect your kids. I'm big on that. I'm big on respecting your kids, and I'm big on feel like like treating your kids as like you would treat someone else, like as far as like their respect thing goes. So yes, respect your kids. Don't call your kids bitches and hoes. You raggedy. Don't do that, bitch. And also, I like to teach my kids like to express their feelings. I feel like as a child, like we couldn't really, and our generations of mamas and daddies, those above us, like we couldn't get a really good chance to be able to express our feelings and how we feel, like without feeling like we'll get in trouble. At least that's how I felt sometimes. Or like getting yelled at, or I don't know what the exact words I want to use for it, but yeah, I want my kids to be able to express their feelings all the time, whenever. Like, oh my God, y'all, I have a scenario. Like, for Christmas, oh my God, okay. For Christmas, and I always teach this to my kids, like, express how you feel. You don't have to lie about how you feel. Tell the truth. I always teach my kids that honesty is the best freaking policy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie. Never lie. Always tell the truth. Don't nobody like no lying ass bitch, okay? Don't nobody like nobody that just lie all the time. They ain't gonna fuck with nobody if you just lie. They're gonna be like, ooh, I don't want to fuck with her. She just lie for no reason. So I always teach my kids to be honest. And it was bad. Like, Kinsley, when we first moved, she moved to her new school, and the people that go there, like, it's a predominantly white school, so they don't all just look like her. So I guess she went through a crisis to where she just was trying to fit in. Like, she went through a phase, she was trying to fit in, so she was just lying about, lying about her age, lying about where she lived, lying about what she doing on the weekend. Just lying about dumb stuff that, like, come on now. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you off of, your true character and your true personality and your true, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie to kick it. That's basically what I taught her. But I think I've made Kinsley too honest. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this story real quick. On Christmas, we did a my god sister did a gift exchange party for the adults and stocking stuffers party for the kids. So all the adults brought stocking stuffers for everybody's kid. Now, the dilemma about it is, like, we don't really know what the kids like, because I know what my god sister kids like because I have them and I know them. They live here. I know them, but I don't know what the other kids like. So I'm steady like, what the fuck do I get these kids? Like, I don't know what they like. So that was just a headache for me in my personal experience, because, like, I don't know what to get these other people's kids. And I want to get them something that they actually like and they will enjoy and they will play with and they will use, whatever the case may be. So someone got Kinsley a glitter pen. If you know Kinsley is my tomboy girl. She likes sports. She likes football, basketball. She likes roughing up her knees. She likes, being outside. She likes playing PlayStation 4, mat, and basketball. She is a true tomboy through and through. She don't want a fuck thing to do with glitter pens, glitter skirts, dresses. She don't wear none of that. She don't wear skirts, dresses. She don't wear none of that. She is a certified tomboy. So somebody got her glitter pens for Christmas, and y'all, when she picked up the glitter pens, she was like, ugh, I do not like glitter pens. And it was just like, it pissed me the fuck off. Y'all, when I say it pissed me off, it pissed me the fuck off because I'm a strong believer in it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So the fact that I'm such a strong believer in that, and my kid literally just looks someone in the face and just like in pure disgust, like so unappreciative, so ungrateful, and like it was just amazing. I mean, not amazing. It was just tragic. It was tragic, and I could not believe my eyes. I was so upset with her, and I'm just like, Kinsley, you don't do that. Like, you don't do that. Like, and I got onto her butt, y'all. Like, I got onto her butt, and I'm just like, you just, like, it was embarrassing, like, as a mom. Like, it was embarrassing. It's like, I don't teach you shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Like, I don't teach you shit. I let you do anything. I let you go for anything. I let you say anything. It just was not... It wasn't good. And then she was saying it to my godmother, like one of the women that helped raise me. And I'm just like, she didn't raise me to be like that. So it's just embarrassing that, I mean, she probably would have felt like I'm raising you to be like that. And I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the feeling that it gave me. So I got on her butt, y'all. I got on her butt. And then later on, I apologized to her because I came to the realization, like, bitch, you've been telling her, be honest, don't lie. Whooped her ass about just lying, going to the school lying. Like, she lied so bad, y'all. It was bad. It almost got me and Michael in trouble with the law. That's how bad she was lying. So I preached to her, be honest, no matter what, tell the truth. Honesty is the best policy. If you lie, I'm going to whoop your ass. All this and this and that. And then she told the truth, and I got on her ass. She didn't like to give. She hated to give, but it's just, like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I taught her, like, hey, like, I want you to be honest always, but then I also want you to be mindful of what you say and how you make others feel. Like, you could have said, I appreciate this gift, but no, ma'am, I don't like it. Because she did ask her, did she like it? And Kinsley was like, no, I don't like it. I don't like glitter stuff, da-da-da-da. So I just, apologize, for getting on to her because I feel like it was hypocritical of me to get on to her for telling her true feelings. And then she told her true feelings, but I had to realize, like, I just told her to, like, tell the truth. I never told her how to tell the truth, or if she's in a situation and this happens, they say life is the biggest teacher, okay? Life is the biggest teacher, and girl, did it teach me that name. To be specific when I'm talking to Kinsley, okay? So I just told her, like, hey, yes, I don't like the gift, but I do appreciate you for spending your money. I mean, not even going that hard. Okay, but I do appreciate you for getting it from me, but no, I don't like it. And I feel like that would have sounded so much better than, child. Lord, y'all, she stressed me out. I was so stressed out. Like, oh my God. Okay. Next segment, I'm getting flashbacks. All right, y'all. So our next segment is the Just Saw This segment. And like, y'all, social media has been in an uproar. Social media has been in an uproar about this Kristy and Desmond situation. Like, they have broken up due to infidelity on Desmond's part. And the comments have been in an uproar. Women are just like, that was my last hope in men. Da, 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 da. First of all, you shouldn't be basing your faith in men off social media relationships. Like, you shouldn't be, like, just because these people are together, that shouldn't be, or how this man acts, because a man gonna fail you every time. Or how this man acts, that shouldn't be like the root all, say all of how you move and how you go about relationships. Just because this man cheated don't mean a man gonna cheat on you. And like I said, I hate to agree with a man, but y'all have to stop putting men in a box. Because I do feel like there's faithful men out there. I do feel like there's men out there that don't cheat. I feel like there are men out there that believes in monogamy. And it's just where women are finding the men. Like, if you taking somebody, man, how do you feel like the man ain't gonna get taken from you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are somebody's side piece and you end up being a main thing and they may end up leaving that girl, they say how you get them is, they say how you get them is how you lose them, or something like that. Yeah, how you get them is how you lose them. So if you stole somebody else's man, what makes you feel like your man can't get stole? Because he's a stealable nigga, okay? Like, he's a stealable nigga. You stole him. Why you think the next bitch can't steal him? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, y'all got to be mindful of the men you are choosing and the character traits that they have before you try to put them into this cheater. Of course they're a cheater. They was cheating on their girl with you. Of course they a cheater. Like, what do you expect? But I hate when people like a couple on social media, they break up and it's just like the end of the world for all the women. All the women hate the men, all the women don't trust men, and all this and that. Like, I just feel like y'all should stop being so invested. Like, I'm not saying like y'all, but like some women that are invested. Like, all of us aren't, okay? But the women that are so invested into other people's relationship and social media relationships, I feel like y'all should stop being so invested, stop taking it so serious, and stop making it control the way you think and the way that you see things, because these are human people. Just because they are in the spotlight, just because they are influencers, just because they are famous, does not mean that they don't cheat or they don't do human like things. They are still very much human people that are going to do human things, and cheating is a trait that some humans have, unfortunately. So I feel like y'all should stop going so hard for these celebrities and making them your in all be all, your everyday or whatever the case may be. And like, yeah, because I do feel like they like, it's like y'all take it so serious to where it affects your personal life, and I feel like it shouldn't. You just need to go find a better niggas. Stop stealing bitches niggas and go find your own nigga at a park, at a church, at a grocery store or something. Don't and think it's gonna be a fairy tale when you just stole somebody else's man. No, you got a stealable nigga. Don't go get no stealable nigga, and nobody won't be able to steal him, and he won't be cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense, okay? But I really hate how some people just hold celebrity relationships to a higher standard. Like, just because you're in the spotlight, you shouldn't cheat. Girl, this is still a man at the end of the day. Still a man with a thing, okay? And he out there been slanging it and messed up, allegedly, and messed up. And, well, it wasn't allegedly. They said it. And then his apology was just like so, it was just so ill. He was just like, he basically did not take any responsibility. Well, he did take responsibility, but then in the same breath, he was just like, we were on a break at the time that he stepped out, and like, no, you stepped out, it don't matter. You got a ring on your finger. Y'all took vows. If y'all are not divorced or legally separated, you stepped out and you cheated. It don't matter if y'all was, he said he was telling her something about they need a break or they need some time or da 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 da. It don't matter, bitch, you cheated, and I don't like you, and I'm happy to not agree with a man right now, because you cheated and you ain't nothing. And you messed up a marriage and a foundation and a home. And you messed up a family with some kids. I don't like you. And now that y'all going your separate ways, I'm going with Christina. Not you. Thank you. Next segment. All right, y'all. In our last segment of the day, it's my favorite segment. It is just my perspective segment where I get the viewers' questions, scenarios, or whatever the case may be, and I just give my perspective on them. So, the first one is in my phone, and you guys make sure you DM these to Just Jadapod on Instagram. That way I'm able to find them and read them and give my perspective on them. This is my favorite segment, because I just feel like I love to give advice, like I told y'all. So this is just like my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is give unsolicited advice. Like, please. Let me find it. Okay. I have a boyfriend who has another child by someone else and one by me. Her son is 7 and my child will be turning 1 on June the 8th. His oldest child's birthday is also June the 10th. We both plan our kids' birthday parties on the same day. My baby daddy goes to his oldest child's party because he says he's going to remember him not being there, and came to my child's party towards the end. This was my child's first birthday party, and I think he should have been with us instead. What do you think? Am I overreacting? Okay. So you saying, am I overreacting? Oh, are you overreacting? That means you're mad. You're upset. You're angry because you feel like he did not show up for your kid, but he showed up for the other kid. And you have every right to feel how you feel. Like, see, me, I'm a person who I don't try to neglect. I don't neglect anyone else's feelings. I think that's why I give such good advice, because I look at all sides of the story. I look at all sides of the story. So I'm gonna look at your side, and I'm gonna look at the baby daddy side. I'm gonna look at the kid side, and I'm gonna look at the other baby mama side. How I feel that it should have went. I feel like, okay, we have a 1-year-old and we have a 7-year-old. Birthday parties last about 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours max. I feel like you have every right to be mad. Let's just start there. Because you showing that to the end, like while we packing shit up. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not on my baby birthday party. I feel like the responsible thing for the man to do would have been to prioritize time. Like, you have to go to 2 birthday parties today. And also to take in the fact the ages of the birthday parties. At the beginning of a 1-year-old birthday party, the kid just running around, crying, running around, tearing up stuff, playing, doing whatever the 1-year-olds do at their birthday parties, their first birthday party. They don't really be for it. It be for the freaking family, to be honest. And at the beginning of a 7-year-old party, they are, they doing the same thing. They playing, they having a great time, they enjoying themselves, doing the wise. I feel like as the dad, if I was the dad, I would have went to the 7-year-old birthday party, the first half of that, and then I would have made it in time to the 1-year-old's birthday party when it's time to like cut cake, eat ice cream, sing happy birthday, because I feel like that is important for the dad to be there during that time, because at that time, the mom is at the front and the dad is at the front with the cake and everybody is singing happy birthday and everybody is all together. I feel like the dad should be present in that moment. So he should make sure he's there towards the middle end of the birthday party for the 1-year-old. Because at the beginning of the birthday party, everybody's just chilling for a 1-year-old. Everybody just playing around. And then that's when everybody eat, cut the cake, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like, I'm just trying to dissect this. I feel like what he should have done was went to the 7-year-old's birthday party. It's like, hey, buddy, I got to go to your brother's birthday party. And let's say, hey, the 7-year-old probably could have wanted to go to his own birthday party and left his own birthday party. You never know. But hey, I gotta go to your brother's birthday party, and yeah, go to the 1-year-old's birthday party, sing happy birthday, cut the cake, and play with him a little bit before the party is over. We're not just gonna not come to my baby's birthday party. We're not gonna not just wait till the end, last minute to come to my birthday party because you don't feel like he gonna remember it. That'd be nigga's favorite thing to say. He ain't gonna remember. It don't matter. It don't matter. You still need to be there. You need to show up. You need to be a present dad. Him not remembering doesn't matter. What if when he get older, he asks for pictures of his first birthday party and you're not even there? I'm not going to lie to my kid either. I'm going to tell my kid he wasn't there. Hello. But I feel like that would have been the way he should have gone about it. And if he didn't go about it that way, he showed up at the end of your baby's birthday party. Yes, you have a right to be upset. You have a right to feel how you feel. Everybody's entitled to their own feelings. And I don't say you can be mad. I would be mad. I would be aggravated. I'm not going to lie. But I would just communicate with them because I'm a communicator. I feel like communication is the best way to go about things. I would just say, hey, like next year, maybe not at that day is not a good time to communicate this at the party because you might get upset or he might say something to piss you off because y'all know how men are. Okay, they say something to piss you off. He'll be like, man, he ain't gonna remember it no way. And that would piss me off because, hey, that would piss me off because, hey, no, don't do that. So maybe at another day, just be like, hey, maybe next year because it's gonna happen again. If their birthdays are around the same time, and then you and the baby mama both think that weekend birthdays are the best. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna come up again. So just be like, hey, maybe next year, can you do it this way? That way, it works out for your child, both of your children, and they both are able to see their dad at their birthday parties. And let that be that. But are you overreacting? No. You're not overreacting. You have a right to be upset because I would have been upset, honestly. But that's me telling you how to go about it next time, girl, if this situation was to arise again. And that's me giving you a long spiel of how it should have went down and what you should tell him next time. Tell him everything I just said next time. Okay. All right. But you guys, that is it for the first episode of the Just Jada Pod. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And episodes dropping every Wednesday for your midweek pick-me-up. I'm going to try to get us on Spotify. I'm going to try to get us on Apple Podcasts. And make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Just Jada Pod. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.